instead of putting it on the credit card. Hey, Erica, that's a lot for sports. It is a lot for sports, but you know what's expensive? Sports. These are the ways that I am saving money as a minimalist. Canceling subscriptions. I am budgeting and tracking every dollar. Sinking funds and meal planning. Changing my spending habits and living with cash in hand, operating daily with cash in hand. I can't put something on the credit card. I'm not allowing myself. For the rest of this video, I'm going to focus on sinking funds. I am earmarking money for future bills. You are sinking funds into an account or an envelope, and you're saving it for something specific. I have 13 sinking funds set up in our budget for January. I'll tell you what they are and how much we're putting into them and how I'm doing it. Spent the month of January thinking about the things that we end up paying for throughout the year. I also looked at 12 months of bank statements from last year to see what those were. There were things I forgot and things that I absolutely should be saving for and I wasn't. I would pay it and then have groceries on my credit card. And that's not how I'm flying anymore. So the sinking fund for us is in two formats. Actual cash in an envelope. That's 2 of the 13. And then 11 of the 13 are actually in our savings account in our bank. It's not actual cash that I have in hand. I'm sinking funds into a savings account that is not connected to my ATM card. So I can't get it when I'm on the road. I'd have to actually transfer funds from my savings account to my checking account to be able to access, which I intend to do when I'm going to pay the bill. The 13 that I have, I'll go over these 2 first. This one is sports. I'm putting $100 a month into sports. That's a lot. I have 3 kids. 2 are in sports, but they are in 4 sports: gymnastics, t-ball, basketball, soccer. They do sports year round, the 2 of them. My 3rd one is coming into the mix in another year. He's going to be starting with soccer. And then a year after that, all 3 kids are going to be in year-round sports. So I'm just putting money in an envelope for when the expense comes. This is good to have cash in hand because along with sports comes sports equipment. And that also comes out of this envelope. And there's fundraising throughout the t-ball season. That comes out of here. We have sports expenses every month. This thing does not fill up. My other cash envelope is pets. This is not for food. I have a budget line for food. It's a monthly expense of $50. He gets his own budget line. And then he also has his own little cash envelope to get groomed and go for appointments and shots and that kind of thing. That's all going to come out of here. This is also for... He has a double canine. His baby tooth never came out. And so the vet is telling me that he needs surgery to get that baby tooth out of there or it's going to cause him problems. So that's what this is also going to be for and why I'm dumping money into that account because that's going to go bye-byes when he gets his tooth removed. My other sinking funds that I have are going straight to our savings account. Christmas and birthdays. A refuse bill or trash bill in 2020 is due March 29th. So I got a big, it's usually like $250. And so for January, February, and March, I am saving $80 a month for this year's trash bill. That particular sinking fund will go away in April because the one below it, I am saving $20 a month for this year for the trash bill in March of 2021. In medical 2021, we have $1,000 out of pocket for our medical expenses and we reset on January 1st. And for some reason, it takes me by surprise. When I have to get my daughter's inhalers or go to an appointment, I have this copay. So that's what that is for. And I can just pay with my debit card and I'm good to go for at appointments or copays or medication. I have 2 line items for car maintenance and house maintenance, putting $25 each into those. That's just the, oh man, I got a flat tire. How am I going to pay for it? Sinking fund. I really want to get this bathroom in a usable state and I got to hire a plumber to flush out the pipes. That's what that's for. An item for a laundry makeover, $25. We're probably going to have to save for like 4 years. Maybe 5 at that rate, at $25 a month. That's kind of a wish list item may or may not happen. And if it doesn't happen, then I just have extra cash. The next line is for a home warranty. It's due every October. It's $700 a year every October. The next one is Pennsylvania taxes. As a resident of Pennsylvania and a entrepreneur, I don't like when you don't pay that. So I pay that. And I'm setting up a sinking fund to be able to do that. Last one's a sewer bill, 25 bucks a month going into the savings account. I was able to do that in January. I was able to put all the money into the sinking funds that I really wanted to do. And I'm so pleased that we were able to do that, that I managed the budget tightly enough to have enough room left over to make sure that I'm planning ahead for the things that are going to pop up in 2020. Whether or not I'm sinking money into these funds or not, these expenses are going to pop up. It's going to happen. I'm going to get a trash bill. I'm going to get a sewer bill. I'm going to get medical bills. Something will go wrong with the house. Something will go wrong with the car. It's just life. And all of that is sitting in the savings account, not talking to me. From my wallet, from Target, it's not available. I've got my little sinking fund sheet and I write the amount for the month that I put into it. It's so that I know this is how much I've got in savings for it. I do all of my budgeting in Excel. It does the math for me. I'm very much a paper person, yes, but when it comes to money, I am very electronic and I really like Excel for managing the money. I hadn't heard of sinking funds before this year. I had never heard of that term. And so now that I understand them, they make a ton of sense. Sinking funds into a savings account that is not connected to my ATM, is not connected to my ATM card. So I can't